pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Magic lead by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Tune in this Wednesday night, February 11th. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Nikola Vucevic and the Orlando Magic. It's the real deal.
A close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Ryan Vucevic are the power forward and center. Ridnour out there with Brown, and it's Harkless in at the 3, the small forward. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid Payton has some very noticeable hair on the floor. He said the story behind it is as follows. Me and my teammates in high school agreed we wouldn't cut our hair the entire season until we won a state championship. We wound up losing in the semifinals, but I liked what it was doing and just let it keep growing and growing. Guys, will it ever end?
We'll see if it does. Thanks, Doris. Vucevic against Gortat. 5 on the clock. Beal on the double team. Fires the 3. Good. Harkless has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Magic.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
So for the Magic, Gordon comes in for Maurice. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far has...
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see.
Let's see what
Again for Channing Frye. Magic leading by 15. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Chris Humphries is out there with Pierce, and it's Gortat in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Oladipo, the pass to Payton. Clock at 6. Gordon goes in. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
That one goes down, but offensively, to start the third quarter.
Brown, he's checked in for the Magic. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Wall kicks to Humphries. Looking for Wall.
Man. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
From about 19 feet, and Orlando again with the bucket. Here is Wall. 15 points in the game. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Humphries dishes to Wall. Shot's good. Wall's got 9 points in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Boy, Chris Humphries is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. Has always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass. Never afraid to get in there and battle. He never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Brown against Wall. The 11-footer, no luck. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Brown, good. And Humphries, lightly regarded as a defender, but, you know, Steve, I think he made some strides last season.
I agree, Kevin. He blocked shots at a high rate. You know, in the past, he's struggled against the quicker power forwards, but he's got the size and strength to deal with the real strong fours around the NBA.
Good. 19 points for John Wall.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Magic leading by 19 points. They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Oladipo. How last month turned out for him. He's getting around 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, and he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box score.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. It's Brown with the drive. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17 footers.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Miller. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Brown with it, now guarded by Porter. Ridnour from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Nene setting the pick for Miller. Porter passes to Miller. Nice ball movement by Washington. Nene kicks to Miller. There's the pick. Nene dishes to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Miller's got his second bucket of the night. Orlando leading by 23. Pass to Ridnour. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Miller over to the wing. Porter with it. Back to Miller. Releases. And the shot is long. Now Harkless. Here's Brown. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Andre Miller.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And Brown drops them both. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Magic running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys. This is
Substitutions. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
So they bring the season series to an end with a nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact, Steve, and they'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Clutch. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
On the court for Orlando, Harkless and Nicholson fill up the forward slots. Gordon out there with Brown, and it's Vucevic in at the center position.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Seraphin, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
No good on the second free throw. For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Brown, good.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Outside, Webster. Here's Nene. Some solid defense from Brown.
Kevin Seraphin. That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Magic, Nikola Vucevic.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Porter. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a...
What are you smiling about?
Life's good. I'm hitting my stride right now. I'm just happy to be balling.
That's why I called you in here. You have been balling. If you keep producing like this, I see no reason why you won't be in the starting lineup before long. We always try to be careful with the new guys, make sure they fit our system the way we want them to. But it seems like just a matter of time for you. How does that sound?
Coach, I do whatever you ask me. If it's providing a spark off the bench, great. If it's starting, even better.
Good answer. Now get out of here.
What's up with them?
They got traded
When?
today. That's the league, man. We cogs in the machine.
Dang, man, that's cold-blooded. Man, we sweat with them. We went to war with them. They just gonna throw them out like yesterday's news? That's it? I might as well say bye while I got a chance. Hey, hold up, y'all. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about that. Y'all keep your heads up, all right? Ball out.
I'm sure you've all heard we're gonna have some new faces around here. We all know that change is part of the business. Your job is to make the new guys comfortable so that the transition on and off the court is seamless. We rise and fall as one.
Yo, I'm glad you're here. We're a tight group, so watch and learn. And when you feel comfortable, do your thing.
Hey, as long as I don't interfere with me doing my thing. I'm just playing, man.